Good morning, everybody. Or, yeah, top of the morning to you. Anyhow, I want to talk about obedience. Obedience is can be uncomfortable. It can be a little scary. If God tells me to do something, and I argue, and then He puts the proof, like the money for me to do it, right in front of me, then I do it. Then I do it. And me, I believe God so much, what He's shown me, that I think that if I follow these steps, boo boo, it's going to be right then. And He says, "Oh, grasshopper, no, my child, be still and know that I am God. You passed your test. And I seen that you were going to think you were crazy and thought, well, Lord, and I seen your questions. And then I seen you wanting to just lay there and give up. But then I'm going to give you a glimpse more of it. And you're going to start in your spirit, and you're going to get up and you're going to follow where I told you to." My point is, for me, that every act of obedience to God gets me closer to what my heart desires is. I can't blame anybody. I have to look within. I have to go within me to see what God's saying to me, to me. And that is, oh my child, I see so much of what's ahead, what's going on. I'm closing things off from you and the beloved. I'm opening ways. I'm setting things on stages that y'all have never seen for protection. I'm putting angel armies on every place you'll ever walk. Ever walk. Because my calling for you is so big that if I told you and showed you all of it, you'd run. You'd spaz out. You might get too pompous in your flesh. But, child, you are so humble that sometimes I need you to be a little pompous, as the world calls it. Humble before me, but meek towards men. But sometimes, Kyle, you are so humble before men, and I didn't tell you to do that. So it's a balance between, I know who I am, I know what you see, but I know what God's called me for. And there has to be a balance in that, because a kingdom ran on pride and arrogance will get what it's always got, a fall. But one ran on balance and the authority of God is for everybody. It's not all about me all the time, because I understand the mission. And I have to understand that the chosen, I have to slow down sometimes, because the chosen all have to be in line. And while they're getting in alignment, I'm learning for me that I can pass on to my beloved, and they can pass on to me, so that we edify and continue to walk in love. Because what is it to gain the whole world and lose your soul? And in those times, God's removing stuff that we didn't see or we didn't know, because our heart's so big. He's adding things and leveling up people that may have counted themselves out, or we may have counted out, but they're going to rise too. Because not everybody can go where you go. Not everybody can go where I go. But at the end, it's all going to fit in accordance to the will of God. And that's the principles that God's government runs on. For all men, whether you believe it or not, it's the same. I'd hate not to believe it, get to the end of the road and be like, oh, you got to do it again. Nope. I'm opting out this life.